Okay, hey there, everybody. Looks like this is working. All right, yeah. So, back at it. No construction right now, it seems like. Or at least I don't think there was going to be. And, we're playing Slave Spire. I'm mostly playing this because I want to actually sort of get a feel for this game and sort of finish it off as much as I'm going to. I'm probably not going to, 100% it or anything like that. But I want to play this out a little bit before I go consider getting Monster Train 2, which I'll probably only get if it drops on sale. I'm probably not going to actually go ahead and just get it. We'll go ahead and select this other guy. I don't know what it actually does yet, but yeah, let's go ahead and find out. So, apparently, the build is different here as well. Starting gold is the same, the hit points are different. And yeah, the ability to draw 2 extra cards is probably quite strong, but we'll find out. I guess we'll just go ahead and hit embark. It would be nice to know what differences in cards there are. I don't think yet, so... Now we can go ahead and do this. Alright, so what we kind of want to do here is potentially see if we can find one of these guys in 3 combats. And we could go this way and get a 3 combat one. The difference will be if these turn into combats, which would be suboptimal. But we could try a really big question mark run, which probably is bad because we wouldn't get any money. And then that would go to here. So we'd get this one, and this one as basically free fights. The store would come in at here. That's not the store, this is the store. Is that the store? I can't remember. Alright, we'll give this a try. So presumably if these guys start off with 1 hit point, this is very, very easy to do. Our block is 5, it's just 1 cost, 5 block. Apply 3 damage, apply weak. And it's free, so that's kind of interesting. And then all the strikes are just 6 damage strikes. I feel like that's very similar or identical to the other guy, like the block and the strike. Gain 8 block and discard. Okay. I feel like we've got sort of weaker cards, but they're cheaper, which kind of probably makes sense for a character that relies on extra card draw. Deal 8 damage and draw a card might be good for us. Add a shiv into your hand. Deal 4 damage and exhaust. So this is a power, the shiv itself costs 0, so we could definitely make use of that. Okay, now we just don't have any fights for forever, unless we random into one. Spin the wheel? No option. I guess we're gambling. Hooray, I hate gambling. Alright, what even is this? Oh, the power of darkness. Choose a card to remove from your deck. Oh, that's good. Okay. So let's also see what our deck actually is here. So we got lots of just regular strikes, we got lots of regular blocks as usual. So neutralize being free is really nice. The survivor is kind of meh, but it's fine. And Infinity Blades is what we picked up here. I think if we got that, we're gonna get rid of these. So we could go to here, but I don't have any money. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, so hopefully we don't get another one of these, because that'll mess with us, but... Okay, gain energy. Our energy color is different, which is interesting. So this means that we get 8 damage now, and we get the energy later, so the next turn that we do is when that would pay off. Given that we already have extra card draw, this might actually be good. I shouldn't be picking up too many cards, though, and I kind of am already. Purple Fire Spirits. It's dancing around a large bonfire. Spirits toss small bones of fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. Spirits all turn to you. Receive a reward based on the offer. I'll chuck a block into there. I might want to throw Survivor into there. That'd be sort of ironic. Nothing happens. Disappointing. That's fine. I still got to get rid of a card, which is good. I think we'll go this side, because that lets me get a difficult fight and then a bonfire. What is our artifact? This relic has been used up. Oh, that was the... everything was... wait, really? Oh, shoot, this is an extra fight. God... no, no, wait, no, that's... yeah. Draw 3, discard 1 for 1. That's pretty good. 0 cost slice. I think we'll skip. Yeah, so we lost our ability to do this for free, but whatever. That really sucks, actually. Like, that bonus doing that really kind of just is meh. Alright, so all we want to do here is just hit this guy. I guess we hit him with that, even though it doesn't really do much for us. And we're gonna do this just so that cards cycle faster. I don't think it does do that, actually. Okay, still stunned. We got the weakened wearing off, unfortunately. Gonna go ahead and do that. Gonna want this. And just thwack him a bit. But we're gonna get hit pretty hard. Ow. Okay, got the free shivs. I'm gonna keep getting those, I believe. Okay, so we've reduced our damage that we're taking down to 5, but being able to keep throwing out the free shivs is going to be something that helps out with our damage by a decent amount there. The weaken coming in now when he's not attacking us really sucks. Timing could have been better on that one. Okay, we'll do this. Still taking a bunch of damage off this. I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna use this. Turns where I can get away with that are actually really good. Ouch. Still took a bunch of damage. Alright. Fortunately got the neutralize again. That works out just nice. Okay, well, I think we just go for the kill. And easy enough. Nunchucks. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Okay. So we could get another Infinite Blades, but how does that actually work? Deal 12 damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 3 HP. So this would be if I had lots of power. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. That's interesting. So it'd sacrifice my current turn to have a really good turn next time. There's some definite things that I think you can do with that. The choke might actually be really good, though, as well. That kind of sucked, but oh well, we're going to go ahead and smith. What does this upgrade to? 4 damage, 2 weak. Innate. At the start of your turn, add a shift to your hand. So that would bank it so that I just start with this, which is pretty interesting. 11 damage, gain energy. X plus 1. Okay, this could actually become much better, much quicker, but I'm going to do Infinity Blades for now. The reason being that if you've got that innate, and you can always start with it, that just makes it so that you can definitely use it. Upgrade 2 random cards. Ooh, okay, let's do it. We got a Strike and a Neutralize. That's not ideal, but is pretty good. I don't feel confident going for this right now. I feel like we'd get our butts kicked, but I want to upgrade a bunch of cards here. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Okay, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our Doppelganger. It's 3 of these little guys here. It's a lot. Okay, so we'll use the Infinity Blades. Don't think I can just kill anything here. And we can actually just use Doppelganger, because it'll still give us that +1 because we upgraded it. Add a whole ton of armor to this guy. Okay, not super happy about what we got here. Let's start working down one of you guys. Okay. Killing off the one of them I feel like is probably the right call here, but I'm still taking a little bit of damage off this. He really likes helping out this fat guy, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I can't actually finish him off, so he will be hitting harder. But we're still just exactly where we need to be as far as not taking any damage here. So we're doing fine now. I can just use defend here, so it doesn't really matter. Get rid of this little guy who keeps shielding him. Okay. I'll use neutralize on you. Use flying knee on you, which is an overkill, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, I'm playing Slay the Spire now just because I want to sort of get it done before I think about getting Monster Train 2, because I do kind of want to get Monster Train 2, but I want to get it on sale. I'm not going to get it anytime soon or anything. So I want to play this out and see how that goes. Dagger Throw might be interesting. I think I'm going to skip. I don't know anything at all about this deck either, so I'm having some interesting times as far as that goes. I don't have really that much money. Oh yeah, also, because, like, once the construction's over, I'm going on a bit of a vacation, so, I didn't realize the nunchuck seems like it actually progresses through, even through, you keep the stacks of that. That's really funny. But yeah, I'm going to be taking a bit of a vacation after the construction's done, which is about in 2 weeks, so I'll be, playing Phoenix Wright after that, or on that, so that's going to be on the 28th. You're also interested in Monster Train 2? Yeah, I want to play this first, though, because I get the feeling, like, I already feel like Monster Train 1 is better than this, just because it's a more refined experience. So I think that if I, like, played Monster Train before I played this, and I've already got this, but if I played Monster Train first, I would absolutely find this game intolerable. Monster Train 2. Assuming that Monster Train 2 is, like, an improvement over the formula, which you never know, it might not be. I'm going to go ahead and just make this a health neutral turn. I don't want to take any damage. I have not actually figured out exactly what they've changed, though, for Monster Train 2. It might not have changed as much as I would like it to. Okay. I think I'd just go nuts next turn. We're only going to take 2 damage, so it's not really that much. The fact I'm not healing between rounds is something I'm not used to, so I'm not, like, loving the amount of damage I've got. But the fact that I know that I'll heal up... I'm surprised this character doesn't heal more. I figured this would be the healing character. But apparently that's not the case. Get rid of a regular one of these. Okay, make sure we use the upgraded one of those. 0 damage turn. Lots of extra defense for no good reason. Kind of evergreen for you. I think that's fair, but I don't have the sort of nostalgia for it since I never really got into it and liked it. For me, I definitely feel like Monster Train was more fun as a game there. Gain 4 block, next turn gain 4 block. I'm kind of surprised at how similar the mechanics for both these guys are. The first guy's... Yeah, I did not expect the first guy to be the healing guy. That's really weird to me. Add 3 shifts to your hand for a Blade Dance. That's kind of interesting. Deal 4 damage to all. If you had Blade Dance and you had Choke, that would actually probably be really good synergy, so that's interesting. So that's 8 damage to all enemies. That's kind of interesting. Gain 4 block, next turn gain 4 block. I don't... I'm just gonna skip. Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. Okay. Obviously, that would be better if you could get the thing that makes it so that your blocks are worth more. Or stay between rounds. 11 damage. I don't necessarily love the scaling on this guy. Like, it feels like none of the cards have the really good scaling like some of the cards did for the other guy. But I think that might be just because I haven't really seen very many of the card options for this one. Like, 3 extra damage is just not a lot. 3 extra block is just not a lot. I think we do the Flying Knee because we're likely to play it every time it shows up because there's, like, low cost and it's good. I probably should have gone for the healing there, though. Because this guy's probably going to kick my ass. Let's see here. We'll use Neutralize because it's free. We do this because it's got the next turn scaling. We'll do Doppelganger for 2 and 2. So next turn we'll get an absolute ton of stuff. I've got the block potion, I've got the skill potion, I've got the attack potion. So we're going to want to use those as necessary. So fortunately we just have a ton of resources this turn, so that'll probably help us survive it a little bit better. I'm going to just do all of our attacks and see where we are here. Ooh, we got him out of his attack mode. Okay. And, yeah, that kind of runs me out. Be interested to see at least what the other guys do. So unlocking the other ones, I think. Might be I don't have the cards of the Strong Identity unlocked. That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Okay, we'll use Neutralize there. Ow. Okay, that I forgot about and is going to really suck with how things are right now. Spikes 3. I can't really do anything about that. I'm gonna drink this. Does this count as a attack? No. So I kind of just have to end turn here. I'll take 1. That's fine. He's taking his poison, which is how we're gonna have to damage through this. Okay, he's dealing a little bit more damage this turn. That's fine. Get rid of one of these. Okay, so I can hit him once, and I can just use this. And that'll let me block, and I'll still be able to block the full attack here. Okay. Go ahead and neutralize. We've got 2 shivs in hand, which is lovely. How much do I have to hit him before he goes into the next phase? Because I would love it if I could do that to him. Okay, do I do an attack potion here? Zero cost attack. Dagger spray is 8 damage. He's still attacking. I don't want to use this, but how much will it take? I'll take 4 damage. I'll be down to 7. It's the number on mode shift. Is that here? Oh yeah, 11 more damage. I was way off. He's about to block or something like that. I think what you want to do is actually get it so that you like hit him like right till it's at 1 and then you hit him as hard as you can, but okay, he's got the sharp hide now. But fortunately I can deadly poison and that apparently doesn't count. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna take 9, so that's gonna be reduced to 4. I'll be down at 3 hit points. Or I could use a block potion here. I think I'll save the block potion a little bit. It's 100% correct, yeah. I don't think that's gonna save me here. I don't think we're in a strong enough position to get through this. Okay, I would love to be able to use Neutralize here, but I've only got the 1 defend. This is definitely when I have to use the block potion, but he's hitting me for a lot. Okay, so that's brought me down to 14. He's down to there. Can I hit him again? The answer is no. I'd lose a point of damage. I wish I had more blocks left. I threw away too many of those and kept too many strikes, I think. Okay, he's got 50. That's quite a lot. I can hit him with another of these. Hit him with a couple of these. Hit him with that. And I think I'm dead. But that's fine. I wasn't honestly expecting to get super far with this one anyhow. But that gets me to the boss... Oh, new character unlock. That's all I had to do to get that? Alright. I'm going to go main menu. I'm going to try and figure out what you can unlock with this guy for cards. I'm going to try a different, like, set of abilities. What is this guy, though? The Defect. A combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. So this guy's got balls. Okay. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. What does that mean? Doesn't really explain. Fantastic. Okay. Wait, when I tried to do that earlier, when I didn't have any cards, it didn't let me play the one that requires a discard? Was I just using that? Maybe I was allowed to. From what I could tell, it wasn't letting me do that. Let's see here. Obtain a random boss relic, losing my starting relic. What is my actual starting relic? It's the 2 additional cards. I almost feel like this might be stronger, because I don't necessarily always want the extra 2 cards at the very start. That doesn't really help that much, because it's a one-time draw of 2. That's pretty good, but it's not, like, amazing. The boss relics tend to be pretty strong. Cannot play more than 6 cards per turn with the Velvet Choker. So that really changes up how I play, but that's fine. I do feel like it is kind of a risk to do that, though, because, like, some of the boss ones have really harsh requirements. Like, this one does. But having this Velvet Choker at the very, very start does, like, give me a very strong idea of how I'm going to have to play the game going forward, which I kind of like. That's kind of interesting. I think we go, like, maybe this route to here? Or maybe we go up to the Spire, and then up to here, then to the money, the merchant. I'll have to try that defend thing again, see if I was wrong about how that worked, but Okay, we do the neutralize there. I would like to actually have, like, neutralize, just generally speaking, but... Right, I forgot that's how these guys work. Let's just hit you, and then we'll go ahead and play this. Okay, we'll try this. Oh no, it does let you... Oh, well, okay. Last time I did that, for some reason it didn't play. I, like, was just moving the card around, and it didn't let me actually use it. So, I might have just been trying to use it wrong somehow, I don't know. Okay, thanks to Weakened, I'm not having a good turn this turn. Probably should have actually killed this guy first now I think about it, but we'll take 1 point of damage because of my misplay. Forgot that I was weakened, so I couldn't kill these guys as quickly as I thought I was going to. Okay. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. What I'm looking for is actually kind of stuff that's expensive, high value. I'm not going to get any of these as a result of that. Because those are all kind of cheap, spammy cards. Maybe this character's all about the cheap, spammy cards, though. Maybe the Velvet Choker's really bad for him. Which, annoying if true. And whatever. Doesn't actually matter because he's not attacking me. I do feel like the +1 energy, though, every turn instead of, like, once every other turn is way stronger, though. So even though we have got, like, a downside, I feel like what I'm getting out of this is just working out way better. It won't later once we've got, like, a really big combo or whatever, but... What is the strength of this character supposed to be, I wonder, though? I kind of feel like they're not necessarily a block character. It feels like it's large numbers of cards. So I probably did screw myself over, but I'm hoping that they've got other options instead of just that one route. Okay, gain 2 weakness. Apply 2 weakness, gain 11 block. That's pretty good. Innate, deal 11 damage and exhaust. I don't really think that's very good either way, and it's definitely not that good for us. I do like Leg Sweep. I think that that's kind of interesting for us. Like I said, let's keep going this way. It's got a few different things you can lean into, just not sure what you've unlocked yet. I have unlocked literally nothing yet. Okay. I do think that maybe they've got some good debuffs, but I'm not sure that they're necessarily stronger on debuffs than that other class was. It's giving him self-armor, which is annoying, but that's fine. Could play to defend, but didn't really matter. Okay, he's not even attacking me this turn, so really doesn't matter. Ooh, plus strength for himself, but I think I can kill him assuming my cards line up well. They do not. Cool. Can kill him anyway. 7 damage and weak. Add 3 shivs. Definitely not. Definitely not. I think we're gonna skip here again. Weakness is really strong. Yeah, it seems like they've got quite a lot of those. Do they actually have more than that other class? Because that other class had quite a few. Okay. Requires a card with 10 or more damage. I wish I knew what this actually did, though. Alright, let's remove this. We'll get rid of a defend, because we got kind of better defend type cards. Although that could bite me in the ass again, like it did last time. Transform a card. Let's transform one of these guys. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Okay, so I got the choice here. Do I go for the boss fight or the mini boss, or do I go for the fire? And it's kind of a do I go for the mini boss and then the fire, or do I go for the fire then the mini boss? I think we go for the fire then the mini boss. Makes more sense to me. Okay, so this one lets me retain 2 cards. This actually does also like lean nicely into what we're doing here a little bit, but apply 3 weak, gain 14 block. That's actually a really strong card at that point in time. I do feel like if I get this, though, I'm going to still need some more, like, offense. We'll still get this, though. Being able to, like, weaken them for 3 turns, that's pretty nice. Ironclad has access to plus strength, minus strength, and plus damage. This one has poison. I have not seen any poison. I wonder if you can just leave this guy asleep and then leave him alone and he'll eventually just stay asleep. There might be some like weird janky thing that I can do where he just stays asleep the entire time. That'd be very funny. I think I use well-laid plans to compensate for when I'm not allowed to play another card, and I've got, like, I'm on the Velvet Choker list there. I had Deadly Poison last run. Yeah, but I didn't actually have that as a card. I got that from a potion. Okay. I do kind of wish that the poison stacked a little bit nicer, or not the poison, the weaken stacked a little bit nicer. But still, it is helping me a lot here, because he'd be doing 18 damage per swing, and I wouldn't be blocking through it. Okay. Damn, Leg Sweep showed up at the worst time. Still gives him more stacks of that, so it'll last longer. Okay. That's kind of perfect. Well-laid plans is not actually working for me very well, but I think that's just because of the cards that I've got. We are dealing with this thing much, much easier than I have in previous runs, though, so that part at least is good. I'm going to take a hit here. This is going to suck. I could have used my Essence of Steel. That would have helped. I always get the leg sweep when this guy's not about to attack me. It sucks every time. This jerk. Okay, go like that. This, then this. That puts us at 9. We'll take another 4. I do feel like if I had a poison card, it would actually help out quite a lot under these circumstances. Finally, okay, this shows up at the time I actually need it. Use well-laid plans for the survivor. This guy's a DPS race? Well, I'm kind of not DPS race. Why didn't I keep that card? Wasn't I supposed to... Okay? Nope. What? Huh. No, I might have hit the wrong thing last time. Okay. I think I just did that interaction wrong. Both of us are, like, weakened, so neither of us can actually accomplish anything. It's kind of great. Oh, God. Okay. Why is my block down to 2? God. Does this stack in the way that actually really sucks? I think it does. Why does mine not stack like that, man? Ow. Okay. I will retain this time. There we go. That should work better this time. God, I have no hard-hitting cards, so it really is sucking here. 1 damage. 3 block cards, then it's like not just retain something just so you don't have to draw it again. Yeah. Okay, this, that. I'm keeping this just because, like, there's gonna be one where I just need a little bit more block. I could have probably used it there, but I did want to hit him. Leg sweep is just very efficient for block now that I'm so heavily debuffed. And these don't decrease. This is just staying at -4, -4. That's brutal. Ugh. I'm gonna be at -5 now. Can I drop to 0? Are my blocks now 0? Yeah, they're actually 0. I only have to deal 4 more damage, but doing that with 0 damage cards is going to be a little bit rough. I'm not actually sure I can even actually defeat this guy anymore. Okay, I just need to draw 2 strikes. Okay, we got it. That's, that interaction is kind of stupid. The fact that I can drop down to 0, that's not great. Still, does get us this artifact. It's 300 gold as an artifact. That is janky. Okay. Riddle with holes. Deals 3 damage 5 times, so 15 damage. Would not work very well in that one situation, but we're past that one situation, so it's good. Gain 2 energy, which is not that important for us. Gain 4 block. I think we take Riddle with holes. It'd be nice if there was a way to get rid of those afflictions. That would be lovely, if I could get rid of those. I need to get to some fire pits over here, I think, is what we have to get to. So we take the shop. Thinking ahead. Draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Exhaust. Deal 7 damage on a strike. The sail is apply 5 poison. The poison is something I actually think that I want to have. So we are going to pick this up. And then I'm going to do card removal for a generic block. There are ways. There are ways that I do not have. Looks like I've still got money, which is rare for me. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15. Upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card into your hand. I'm going to get the meal ticket because I don't have natural healing with this character. I think that's going to be good. Alright, what do you got for me? Giria. You can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. Strength adds additional damage. Is this permanent? Start battles with +1 strength, but that decays though, I believe, correct? So I think that we definitely want to increase these first. 7 poison. 4 damage increases that to 20. I think this is stronger early, and then we want to have this as well. But 20 damage right now is a big bonus. If I can get the strength to start stacking up, that's going to be really good, so we definitely want another one of these. Because I need to start getting stuff upgraded. That's just like a given. Permanent? Doesn't it degrade over like time in the battle though? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so the way that this worked was not how I thought. I thought you played it and then you got to retain a card, but now it's just a retain forever sort of thing, so I keep getting to do that. Weakened, that's fine. It's not minus strength, so it's fine. Does this thing have legs? How does leg sweep work against this thing? Nope, that's Rage from Monster Train. You're right, that is Rage from Monster Train. Rage from Monster Train does have some more interesting mechanics, the way that it can kind of work with certain things, because there's those more fun synergies that I found, but Whatever. Okay, so that applied weaken to that guy. We're gonna go ahead and poison him. And I can play kind of a lot of our stuff here. I think we go like that, and then I can do this. Actually, I should have done the other, then I could have kept the other card. Ugh. Okay. Fortunately, we can kind of get rid of those pretty easily. I can kill... Nope, because you blocked me out of it, you jerks. Okay, so if I do this and then leg sweep, we'll have some way out of this. Actually, I can do this to kill one of you. Then I can just block. So we'll take 5, that's fine. We'll keep the leg sweep. Ouch. We're running on, like, super low health right now, but... Rage kind of exists in this too? Huh. Interesting. It's just riddled with holes. There we go. Alright, if I can get to shop, I can heal, and that's something I kind of want to do here. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. That's kind of very strong in some ways, but that's a power, so that stays. Okay, let's take that. I kind of want to get strength right now, but I think that we get other stuff first. 0 cost. That's not that necessary. I don't think I need to 0 cost that. Well-laid plans could be interesting to do that with, but I think what we do is the Deadly Toxin. And I kind of want to get rid of cards so that I can start getting into Deadly Toxin and just hitting things with that over and over and over again. I wish I could get a shop, but that'd be nice. Okay, these little guys. Hit you so that you do less damage. Should have saved that 1 card, it's fine. Okay, which of you guys do I deadly poison? I think I'll do just this guy. I'm gonna leg sweep you. Brings me up to 14. Probably should have actually just killed this one guy, because I could have. Let's see here. 12, 20... I can get up to 19 block. That's enough so I only take 1. But our health is low. I'm very not used to not healing between fights a little tiny bit here. That's kind of what I'm missing. Okay, better off just killing you. We'll leg sweep you. I kind of want to see how this works, so I'm going to hit it, even though I don't really need it here. And we'll keep you. Okay, so it lets me... Yeah, so I just sort of pick through this, okay. Let the poison get him. Yeah, the passive feels great, helpful learning, yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Kathia Gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Exhaust, reflex, unplayable. This card is discarded from your hand, draw 2 cards. Interesting. That has some interesting synergy with Way I've Gone. Costs 1 additional energy each time you lose HP as combat, deals 12 damage. I'm just gonna skip. We'll take the fight for the money. One of these guys. I have no block here this turn. That sucks. Okay, we're gonna take 7 damage, which is bringing us down a lot. Ouch. Now we get, like, all of our block. And, you know, just kill him. I don't know. Poison triggers before he does. Okay, explosive potion and nothing I want here. I may have to heal here, which would really suck, so I kind of don't want to. What I think I'm going to try doing is I'm going to lift, and then have that increase my strength, and then we can go into the boss fight with a, like, what, 24 damage knife throw? Which does mean that we hit this guy pretty hard with that. He's defending. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to do that. So all my damage being increased by 1 does help a bit. Charging up. 32 damage. I'm hitting him with that, like, right off the bat, because I just don't want to risk anything, and we're just going to hit him with poison anyway here. We'll hit him with that. I'll keep leg sweep. I could apply more poison to him, and I think that might actually be smart. Do the leg sweep. Play Tools of the Trade. So I've got 14, he's going to do 6, and if I strike him, he'll do a total of 9. So I can hit him here. Can I hit him again? Yes. Now, poison is working, which I like. I wouldn't mind hitting him with another poison. I'm gonna get rid of one of you. This would cause me a crap ton of damage, so we'll keep it for next turn. Another defend and survivor, I think, is what we go with here. I kind of want to hit him with more poison. I'm gonna do this. Okay, he's got a lot of poison stacked up. Then we'll keep you. I don't need plated armor. So he gets up. I get to hit him with Riddle with Holes for 24 damage. He's going to take a whole bunch of poison damage. I don't think I need a basic strike right now. I do wish I had a little bit more defend here, and I might have to use my potion now. Oops, shoot. Okay, I wish I had not done that. Will I survive? 12 damage. I'll take 7. I'll have 2 hit points left. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 2 hit points is plenty. Wait, what? Oh, the poison sent him. Interesting. I didn't know that was going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to need this until later, so I'm going to actually get rid of that for now. Poison ticked him over? Yeah, it did tick him over. I didn't think that it counted for that. Okay, so that's really, really good. So we're at 9. Or, let's see here. Yeah, I can hit him again. Keep you. Yeah, the poison is doing its work here. Gonna give him some more of that. Right now we get rid of this. Play that on him. Do I use the plated armor now? I might want to use the plated armor now. Nah, we'll just do this. Get rid of you. And I could use the neutralize now. Okay. That poison potion actually made a big difference to how this was playing out here. I'm going to get rid of a strike. We'll use this thing. Use leg sweep and neutralize. It'll be down to 2 hit points. Just need any offense whatsoever and it'll be dead, but the poison... Very greedy coming into this with HP. Well, you know, like, sometimes you just don't need hit points. It's fine. What am I gonna do with all those hit points anyway? They're unnecessary. Okay, the poison should kill him. He actually had more hit points than I thought because he actually reverted, so... Don't want to just hit him with a knife. Let's see here. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Okay. Alright, here we go. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. I don't play a ton of cards with this, so 1,000 cuts is not necessarily great. I love that I'm going to heal to full after that. That seems so stupid, but whatever. Gain 2 intangible. And lose 1 dexterity. I do kind of need my block to work, though, so having a permanent reduction of that. But 2 intangible... How long does that last? That means it's intangible for 2 turns, so that's actually pretty meager for what you're doing there. That's kind of a choice of not going for defense. You're going for intangible instead of the normal defense, I feel like. It's a power, though. Does this mean that you just permanently have 2 intangible? I don't think so. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. That's actually quite good. So it's a choice between 1,000 cuts or envenom to me. This is any card at all. I wonder if strength applies to this. I feel like it doesn't. Still, though, I'm going to take this because I don't really have any way to AoE, which I don't think that there's very many AoE options in this game. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see... Upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. That's really good. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat confused. Whenever yeah, that one's terrible. I'm going to go for the empty cage. Just being able to get rid of stuff is fine. We'll get rid of an attack and a block. The poison pickup, I feel like, is the best thing for this character. Like, it seems so ridiculously hard to actually kill stuff with this without the poison. I definitely want to hit up a merchant, but I also want some bonfires, so... I think we go through, like, here, and then we hit up, like, double bonfires. Because I want to get the strength bonuses, too. This way I'll get at least some merchanty stuff. Alright, this is where we potentially have that, Okay, so we'll do... Poison on the one that's got the most hit points. He's gonna do 5 damage to me. It's just, like, nothing. I don't think this even does anything to him. Oh, that actually drops him to 0. Interesting. I didn't think that could happen. Because, 1... It should still round to, a 1, but whatever. Okay, so this is, technically speaking, where 1,000 cuts is what you would want to use. The problem here is that they've decided that they're all going to just get ready to beat the ever-loving crap out of me. 1,000 cuts this guy would probably be the right call. I need low volume, high impact cards. Yeah, yeah. I kind of like have to use leg sweep here. I feel like, but I also want to really just kill something with 1,000 holes. This is 25 damage right now, so I can just kill this guy. So do I use this and leg sweep? Probably. Wait, that didn't kill him? That did knock him down at least. Oh right, flight was reducing the damage. I'm gonna keep this. Poison seems to ignore flight, which is interesting. Took 1 damage off all of that, that's great. This is not great. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. That drops this guy to dead, so we can ignore him from now. And then I want to just use Survivor here. Do I want to do... Will this knock them down? I wonder if this will knock them down. It did not. Damn. Okay, that was a waste. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Fortunately, we'll heal a bunch when we get to the next, whatever it's called, shop. Which we are going to soon, so... The fact I'm getting my ass beat by these birds isn't really that important. Use Neutralize on you. We'll use Riddle with Holes on you. It will not? Yeah, well... we'll do that on you. And Poison doesn't proc here, but I think we're fine. We'll just keep that so we can chuck that at him next. I'm guessing that the damage, yeah, attack damage 3 times. Oh, it's based on the number of attacks, not how big the attack is. Okay, well, that makes sense. I should check that more often. Okay, Riddle with Holes. Okay. Draw 3 cards, okay. Deflects, gain 7 block, cost 0. That's not what we're looking for. I'm not looking for any of those. Okay. So we should heal back to full. Fantastic. I could continue sacrificing cards, which is also fantastic. Let's get rid of this. Draw cards until you have 6 in hand. That could be interesting. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Deal 8 damage twice, decrease the time damage of this card by 2 this combat. That's important. Gain 2 dexterity from footwork. That could potentially be good for us. Let's look at these. At the start of each combat, apply 4 poison to all enemies. Holy crap. First time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. At the start of each turn, each combat heal 2 HP. Okay, I like this, but I also like this. I'm gonna go for the poison. We just need to get some fires here. Choose 1 of 20 cards to add to your deck. Okay, well. Unload. Deal 14 damage. Discard all non-attack cards in your hand. These are great relics? Yeah, they were pretty good looking. Hey, look, they've got the Persona thing here. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. That's not that important. Deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Not really the right deck for that. It feels like Unload is probably the right call here. Noxious is really good for me. Yeah, I'm thinking that Noxious Fumes, looking at that, is also good for me. Unload feels like it would also be good, but yeah. That does look really good. I am very tempted by this. Yeah, no, I think I'll get that. I hope I actually took the card. Alright, this way. Alright, Barricade, Artifacty. I don't know what the E at the end of that is for. Okay, we'll play this. Play this, and we'll play this. So we're getting set up, he's getting set up, he's doing his thing there. We'll take that. Oh, right, he's immune to poison right now. I wonder how much poison resists whatever the hell we actually managed to get off this guy. Alright, we'll take that. We'll do Tools of the Trade and this. He's out of resistances, so we can hit him with this now. Can keep real with holes. Got Frail, so... yeah, it's a little bit rough. He's going to deal 20 damage to us. That's, how about no? How about less than that, please? Okay, 14. Try and blitz him down at some point in time here, but... wait, does poison go through his... I think poison goes through his block. Interesting. Well, that's not what I expected. I might actually just go full defense here. Okay, so he's not going to die from poison this turn, but that kind of is fine. That's so cheap against fights like this. Like, they need their block to actually be, like, meaningful as a threat. That's really interesting. Okay, I don't need strike. I don't need to hit him. I just can go ahead and leg sweep him and then survivor, or doesn't really matter even. Who cares? We'll just... yeah. And the poison kills him. Wow, okay. That's cheap. Shoot, I haven't been using these. I don't really need any of those, though. Yeah, I don't really need any of those. It's fine. Calculated gamble, discard your hand, random skill, and yeah, no. Yeah, this one definitely feels like it cheesed that particular fight. That feels like that's a very good way to get through that one. Okay, so this one's been poisoned, and has been poisoned, and has been poisoned. And we'll hit him with that, just because it's free. And then I guess I'm just playing my entire hand here, which is all well and good, I guess. Okay, we've also been status afflicted, but I feel like we're winning that particular race there. Leg sweep. Okay, so that's 15. Do I want well-laid plans, or do I want Tools of the Trade? I want Tools of the Trade. We get 3 more block. That means we're going to be taking 2. I could use this potion now. I kind of don't feel like we need it that badly. Yeah, like... obviously not good to take 2 damage, but, like... could be worse. He's going to be using a Status Affliction here, so we can get rid of our block here. And we can just play 1,000 cuts, and we can play Riddled with Holes. Okay. They'll give themselves like a crap ton of armor, but it doesn't really matter to us right now, because they'll just lose that. Because I'll be defending next turn. Because, yeah, I'm mostly stuck defending this turn. Actually, I can just, I think that's enough to kill, so we'll just... whatever, it doesn't really matter. Dead. Alright. Masterful Stab, Poison Stab. Neither of the... Yeah, none of these really appeal to me all that much. Poison Stab could be good for us, but... Okay, we'll do some smithing for now. Apply 3 to all enemies, that's kind of good. Tools of the trade could be 0 cost, 1,000 cuts, deal 2 to all. Yeah, I'm feeling like we improve our noxious fumes. I kind of have a lot of cards I want to upgrade right now. Lizard guy, Snecko. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1,000 cuts and then leg sweep. Nope, leg sweep is not necessary here. Okay, he's poisoned for 3. Am I confused? Great, that's not good. Well, these have all been made free, so that's actually fine. The problem is, my understanding is that the confusion, like, just persists. So, can't really do anything to get rid of that or anything like that. Fortunately, that poison ticking does continue to help. Alright, well, we'll get rid of you, because, like, that's kind of garbage. That's also garbage, but whatever. Okay, I guess we still can afford this, so... Don't really need it, though. Let's do that. Just won't play this. At the very least, like, we can reshuffle these into our deck and then get them again later, but oh jeez. This is brutal. Let's get rid of you. Okay. I only need 6 block. So I have to get through this, which is, again, brutal. That's too expensive, so we're going to get rid of you. Just neutralize there, and he should be dead now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, man, I've got potions. I need to use these. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2. There are definitely going to be moments where I can use this, and I wonder if I can guarantee using it with the that gold card I've got. Okay, I feel like just lifting here. That one card does like 30 damage now. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Okay. No reason to feel unhappy about that one. I could opt to fight 2 boss fights by going this route. Mini boss fights, but there's another fire over here, so... I'm definitely feeling the extra campfire. Get jaxed. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 strength. Is this permanent? That's a card. That's a card you play to get 2 strength. Start each combat 3 strength. At the end of your first turn, lose 3 strength. That's why I think that you lose strength. It's because a lot of them have gain 3, lose 3, or something like that. Okay, I kind of like the idea of transforming 2 here. Because I don't have any, like, innate heal, really. Okay, we got a discard, draw, that's kind of sucks, and we got another thing that kind of sucks. It's, you know, man. Stuff that I didn't really want. These guys lose a point of their artifact because they get poisoned. Fine. So we can use Tools of the Trade here. They both negated that, right? Okay. Ugh, I forgot about these. Okay. I need to start getting poison laid down on these guys, but I don't need riddle with holes right now, do I? I'll be just short of killing if I take that, but I could use that and that together on him, but I'll then not be able to use leg sweep on him, which I kind of want to do. So I think we don't use that strategy. I'm going to delay this. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. So we'll put down leg sweep on you. That will not actually work, but that's fine. Deadly poison you. And we'll use Bullet Plan so I can keep this one. Then I want to also... I kind of want to use this. Might as well. Oh, this did something different than I thought. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll retain this. Should be able to kill this guy next turn. Have to work on getting this guy to the point where I can poison him, which I think we can now. I don't love this, but it does work with Tactician right away. We can discard those. Okay, I still need a little bit more defense, and I can get it. Actually, I should have kept that in my hand so that the Ethereal would have triggered. It's fine. Okay. Now I just need to stack up poison on this guy, and he's done for, because he can't deal with that. Okay, I don't need neutralize into this guy all that much, because we're going to keep leg sweeping him. I'm going to drop that. I guess we're fine. I'm just gonna hit end turn here. We'll retain that, even though I don't love it. And we should be able to kill him next turn, and I don't think he can do anything to stop me. Okay, well, does this count for this? I want to try that. Yeah, it does. Okay. Here you go. None of that matters. Alright, he's dead. Okay. Predator. Deal 20 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. It's actually very strong, but I don't know if that's what I want to be doing here. Deal 16 if you have discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. That's very strong for what we're doing in some ways, but I'm actually, I do kind of need a little bit more cards now. I'm gonna get this, because like that kit basically is guaranteed to pay for itself. So I can go ahead and lift again. Get this maxed out. More difficult fight, that's fine. They're all poisoned. Not loving these. We'll go with this. I'm gonna go Noxious Fumes. Go with Neutralize on you. So it's 12 damage plus 4 damage, it's 16 damage. It's quite a bit. Swole Silent. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna take some damage here. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, so if I use some of the abilities here, I can go ahead and use Prepared, drop the Strike. Actually, I can drop... Yeah, no, we'll drop the Strike. No, they're not attacking this turn. So we can do that, and then we can use Sneaky Strike on like this guy or something like that. This guy's dead anyway, so I don't have to worry about him. That's basically free, so I can use this now. I could do that, but I'm going to do this because he's going to hit me more consistently. Okay, so he's dead. That means he's going to stop armoring this guy, and I can kill the Mad Gremlin really easily. Wait. What? This guy's confused now, that's fine. Take this. I'll just drop this on him, I feel like. No, he's gonna be dead soon from poison. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this on him, and then I'm gonna play the calculated gamble. Okay. He's dead next turn. He's confused. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Rally. Oh, he brings in troops. That's what's happening. That's not good. Well, I should have dealt with that a little bit more decisively or something like that. The Sneaky Strike is going to be free this turn. Let's get rid of the block. No, it's 9 damage. Leg Sweep gets all of that. Okay, so we discarded one. We'll knock out... I can kill one of these guys outright, actually, but we'll hit you. Gonna leg sweep this fat gremlin over here. And then we'll neutralize this gremlin over here. Poison you. He should be dead now. And we can get this guy so he'll die in one and everything dies to poison. Alright, that worked. Defeat 3 enemies with poison in a single combat. Interesting. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. That could be interesting. Defend and that other one. Okay, Power Potion, add a card. Gain 8 block. You know, I probably should check the... No, I guess it depends. You should check what cards you've got and then check to see if there's anything you can take, but it doesn't... I don't think it really matters here. I'm not likely to take any of these. Yeah, I don't love the idea of taking any of these. Another really clean fight. Thank you. Yeah, poison, if you can get it rolling, is actually just seemingly really, really good. This isn't a great starting hand, that's fine though. I'll go ahead and do that. Neutralize on you. That, and we'll do this. And then we'll just keep Tactician because we just wait till that does apply. This turn's gonna slightly suck. There's not a lot we can do about that. It's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and immediately get rid of you. Calculated Gamble might be interesting here, but we're not going to do that right now. And they're going full-on defensive this turn, so I'm going to get rid of you. And I'm going to weaken this guy just so that that doesn't come back and bite me later. Go ahead and keep this just in case it comes in handy. Yeah, I am more comfortable in some senses, but I actually played a bunch of games with the other guy that I just didn't show. So I actually felt pretty comfortable by the end of it with that guy. I'm just not playing that right now. But I actually don't mind the other guy as much as it seems like, because the last times I was using him, I was pretty bad with him. But, yeah. I don't feel like I need anything like that. I don't need anything fancy. I'm just gonna leg sweep this guy. And, yeah, that's... I'm not sure even what to keep here, but I'm gonna keep Calculated Gamble. So that's the one that sort of, like, lets me get through that. Well, honestly speaking, like, I might prefer the Poison, because it just lets you bypass a lot of stuff that I dislike dealing with, but... other than that, like, it's pretty close by. They're pretty close to each other. I'm gonna get rid of you. If I could have gotten the, like, dumbbell here with the other guy, though, I would have loved that. That would have been great. Okay, yeah, like, in this instance, it might be a good idea for me to use Calculated Gambit, just try and get enough defend to not die to this guy, but I think we can just kill him with Riddle with Holes, so... The damage on that's so good with the plus strength. Okay, we could get the Envenom. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. The reason that this is interesting is that it does synergize with that, like, hits 4 times thing, so... The problem is I'm running a lot of powers, and they're fairly expensive already, so having too many of these makes it so that it's hard for me to play all of them. But I'm gonna get one. I'm just gonna get the one. One more. What's the worst that could happen, other than it destroys my entire ability to function? Okay, that being free does help. This just becomes cheaper. That could be good here. Multi-hits are really nice for me right now, yeah. What I'm thinking is that we could actually get by with something like boosting Prepare, or Calculated Gambit, so I could, like, draw into the things that I need, but being able to do Tools of the Trade for free means that, like, I don't have to worry about the fact that I, like, play 1,000 cuts and it costs me all that. 1,000 cuts is probably the thing that I drop at this point in time, though. So I'm definitely not upgrading it. Prepared Plus also is very good, in addition to, like, Calculate Gambit, just giving me the hand that I need. I think for now I'm going to increase the power of Prepared, so it lets me shuffle into the things that I feel like I need in a given situation. Ooh, this guy's going to block a bunch of my nonsense. That sucks. Yeah, so I can just do this. I don't need to leg sweep here. I could just go ahead and calculate Gambit here. But I can actually technically use 1,000 cuts and then calculate Gambit. Play Riddled with Holes. Alright. What does this do? Minions banned in combat without their leader? Yeah, okay. I have to use well-laid plans here, I think. Or I want to do that. Let's go ahead and drop this on you. I'm gonna take 14. I haven't discarded anything, so I can't actually use that. I'll have to play this. I'm gonna actually use this so I can get a, like, leg sweep or something like that back. Keep that, that's fine. Wait, what? What? He stole my tools of the trade. He stole my noxious fumes. Son of a... Alright. He's prepared here to get rid of Tactician, and we'll get rid of the Strike. Okay, so we can use this now, but... I'll drink this. Yeah! Alright. Get that anyway. I'm probably gonna ignore these little guys here right now. Hit you with that. Oops, shoot, I should have done this one. It's fine, we'll be okay. Saved me 3 hit points, but we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to get out of this combat okay. Okay, I'll get rid of Tactician right away. Can do Sneaky Strike for a bunch of damage. Is he weakened still? I think he is. But we'll do that anyway. I probably should have weakened him, but we can do this for free. All that poison. So good. It's up to 29 stacks of it. Stealing noxious fumes is obnoxious. It's fine. It doesn't really matter too much in this instance. I can drop Tactician right away here. But I am probably going to want to cast Prepared here anyway. I don't need this. No, actually I kind of want that. I can get rid of the block here because we'll probably use Leg Sweep. Okay. $32 stacks, 39 stacks. Desperately trying to stay alive against my bullshit, which, you know, he's pretty much doomed here, so I can get rid of Tactician again, which is great. I can do this. He's dead, so I don't even have to worry about it anymore. I didn't even get an attack card. Okay, well, whatever. My cards are back, hurrah! It'd be funny if, like, if you didn't kill them, those cards just went away. Adrenaline. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. So, this could actually be okay here if I just feel like I need to drop that so that I can use my other cards that I'm using here, my powers. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak exhaust. Can that go into negative strength? That could be interesting. I'm going to take Adrenaline. Gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Curse cards are negative cards that stay in your deck. During boss and elite combat, gain energy at the start of your turn. I'm going to take that because the boss and elite combats are the ones that are difficult. Negative strength. That's pretty good. Ooh, actually, it doesn't say that it bounces back up. Or bounces back down. Yeah, I could have taken that. That would have been interesting. I'm going to take the Slave Collar. Okay. I kind of want to be able to get rid of some cards, so getting some shops is going to be good here. And we got 320, so being able to spend would also be nice. There's a shop here, there's a shop here. There's a shop up there. Okay, I think I'm going to aim for this guy. So we're going to start over here, go up to... Oh, no, wait. We start here, go up to here. Oh, no, we could start this one. There's no point going for these tougher fights now, is there? No, you still get artifacts from that. Okay. Another artifact-y type guy. I can't get much off this one. I might actually have to draw my potion here. kind of have to play Survivor this turn, so we're going to do this. And I'm going to do this, because I'm going to run out of cards otherwise. Discard that. We'll keep this. Oops. Okay, so that just barely blocked that. Sucks that I'm out of potions now, though, but... Okay, do that. Do this. Pull Adrenaline. Then I can leg sweep him. And I could calculate a gamble, but I'm not going to. I think we keep the Deadly Poison. These guys hit pretty hard and pretty consistently. It's going up in strength every turn too, so I'm not loving that. Okay, I feel like our hand is good, so I'm not going to use Calculated Gambit here, but I will keep that around. I will drop... Got 4. We have to use Leg Sweep, and I want to use Deadly Poison, so we don't do this. Yeah, like I said, Thousand Cuts is definitely the thing that's like the least useful card in my deck right now. Oh, those things. Shoot. Well, that sucks. Alright, we can get rid of you though, so we will. And then we'll just kill you. Alright. Deal 8, draw a card, add 4 shivs, deal 6 damage to all enemies twice. Yeah, I'm gonna skip those. I'm doing pretty well this run. I'm lasting. Okay, so Tools of the Trade. I could kill one of these guys. And then I can pop Survivor. What's Exploder do? Explodes in 3 turns, dealing 30 damage. I guess I'm killing this guy. Okay. I'll have to deal 26 to get killed now. That Exploder does not look comforting to me. I'm gonna get rid of you for the time being. Played Prepared. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I feel like... Okay, still gonna take some hits here, that's fine. Crafted a good deck and I'm playing it well. Yeah, it kind of feels like this one's going pretty well. This is gonna suck a little bit here, but I should heal on the next fire, which I'm heading towards, so taking a little bit doesn't matter too much. I do feel like I want to get rid of some cards though, so that's... this guy's about to explode. I'm wondering if I've got 1 turn is what it's saying, or if it's about to explode like right now. It's probably gonna explode like right now. Alright, I'm gonna use Envenom, and I'm just gonna overkill the Ever-Loving Hell out of this guy. Like, that's way too much, but whatever, it's fine. Ow. Does that guy have spikes? I think that guy's got spikes. I should have done something about that. Thorns, yeah. Deals 7 damage on when I attack him. That's actually quite a lot. 1,000 Cuts might be useful here, actually. Let's play it. Get this guy with the Deadly Poison. He's got -9. He's gonna keep giving himself more thorns, and I'm just gonna keep letting him have thorns. I don't know that I care. I'm gonna try and draw into more poison. Turn, keep this. +2 thorns. He's just gonna keep giving himself thorns. He's just gonna keep doing it. I kind of love that. I guess we'll hit him with that for the hell of it, but... Alright, what we can actually do is... We've got enough armor that I can just get him with this and end the fight. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Ah, shoot, I forgot that's multiple hits and that applies thorns multiple times. Ah, god, okay. That is a huge mistake. I don't play against thorns often enough, man. Fair enough, I guess. I'll probably be fine, though, because I think we'll be healing up pretty soon. New mechanics. It's not exactly new. I have played against thorns before, it's just not that often. Okay, I kind of want to drop an immediate adrenaline here. Victories with Ironclad. I got all the way to the final boss with Ironclad on the normal ending. Like, I think there's another ending that you can get, but I obviously just got the regular one. Drop these ones. We'll do Tools of the Trade. Deadly Poison on you, which won't do anything. Weaken both of them. So I think that, like, I can sort of new game plus it, air quotes, by going further than I did previously, but I haven't done that yet. I wish this did one more damage. But we kind of can have it do one more damage. We can go ahead and do the Envenom. And we can do Sneaky Strike and then Poison for one, and then that's that. Probably should have kept the Ironclad, but we'll take a bunch of damage here. I'm kind of okay with that. Getting a bit sloppy here in some ways, but I'm really worried about the explosion here. 30 damage is a lot, so I'm probably over-panicking about that, but I'm going to discard you for now. Little withholds that. Does let me just sort of like drop a nuke on a guy that gets rid of him. Okay, so we're going to take a little more damage again. I probably need to not worry as much about the 30 damage. Like, I can probably get by it a little bit easier than I think I can. But maybe that's not true. I have no idea. I think we can 1,000 cuts now. Deadly Poison. Up to 10. How many? Yeah, we got plenty. I just don't want to lose the ability to block. We actually cracked this guy's shields, which is great. Like, what exactly is the... I'm guessing the true final boss is probably the whale. Like, that's what I kind of imagined it would probably be, but... Can't imagine what else it would be. Actually killed him without the poison. Okay, Essence of Steel is great. Poison Stab, deal 8 damage, apply 4 poison. We're not going to get that. Yeah, we're not getting any of these. Okay. And then we heal a bunch because we're here. Which is lovely. Gain 1 artifact exhaust. What? Oh, that's the artifact effect, not like... I thought it would give you one of these every time. That would have been like the best bargain ever. Okay, this is on sale. It gives me 5 block, draw 2. Don't want that. Whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. That would be good for certain circumstances. I don't know how much I need that now. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. 2 slots, so I could carry 5 potions. That's interesting. Upon pickup, brews 5 random potions. I would kind of have to have this for this to even make sense, so I'm not going to bother with that. I do feel strongly that I get rid of 1,000 cuts here. Okay. Violence. Puts 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, most of the stuff... I don't really have anything that does less than 5 traditionally. The only reason that this would be useful is if I got, like, hit with a bunch of minus strength. Usually things that apply debuffs to me apply, like, 4 debuffs at a time, so it's not really that useful there. I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, and then I wanted to... go up here and then to here. So it doesn't matter what I do here. I'm going to try the random event, I feel like. No, it's just a fight. Okay, well. Rare relic, okay. I wish you got the artifact first for this sort of situation. I think that would be interesting, but... let's see here. These guys have got multiple stacks of artifacts? Nope, these guys have strength up. At the end of turn, they gain strength. Okay. I kind of need to get to the point where I'm a bit tougher. To the point where I think what I'm going to do is drop Noxious Fumes, and then I'm going to drop this. Which is very good, since we can now leg sweep this guy. We can neutralize this guy, and I can drop no poison on him. So we'll take 4 damage. Except I'm going to drink the plated armor here, so we take 0 damage. This is a good fight to do it too, I feel like. Ouch. Good thing we have a lot of draw manipulation, so we can sort of get rid of those. Okay, this turn is going to suck, because I can't block anymore. Ouch, ouch. 2 of these is actually pretty rough. Yeah, the 2 of these is actually really rough, but you know what? I will probably be relatively okay. We'll drop Tactician. I do kind of want to try and kill one of them, like, right off the bat there, but let's at least do this. We'll try and kill this guy fast, because he's already poisoned for more. He'll take more damage than the other guy. Is this enough? 19? I'm taking 24. $35 damage, and he'll take an additional 16, but this will go up by 5, so he'll take 21. I think this kills him. Okay, so I just have to defend against this guy now, which is 12 damage. And there we go. Ugh, burns. Oh, God. Well, that sucks. Okay, so... gonna go up. We're gonna lose 6 hit points here. That's quite a bit. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, that turn sucked, but whatever. I think it's best for me to get rid of you. Leg sweep here for the extra armor. That'll block a good chunk of it. Then we can deadly poison and use defend, and that's all we really need here. I'll go with this because I want to have access to a good block. Ow. Get rid of you again. Just kill him. Okay. Alright. Prevents the first time you would lose HP each combat. Well, I'm not sure I feel like that is worth it, all things considered, but I think it's okay. We'll heal a little bit here, too. I'm going to smith because we did heal a bit already. Adrenaline. Does this do anything different? What's the change here? Gain 2 energy. Draw 2 cards. Exhaust. Okay, so it would give us an additional energy. I'm thinking I like Tools of the Trade being free, which means I can just always play it if it shows up. All of my stuff like that I can potentially do is kind of situational. Oh, this sucks. I hate these guys. These guys are bastards. Okay, I'll adrenaline here, just see what I can get. I kind of don't actually want to do Sneaky Strike here, because I want to make sure that these guys all sort of go down at the same time, which is kind of tricky sometimes if I'm doing the other things. Let's do that. I can still well-laid plans, I can Survivor, but I neutralize first, I think. Oh, I can't use Survivor after that. Right, okay. That's fine. I'm probably dead, actually. Was not paying enough attention to how many of these I had left. I thought I had one more, but I was not paying attention. Alright, we negated the damage from that first one, which didn't matter that much in the end, but... Okay. We could riddle with holes to make one of them not attack us, potentially. If we could actually kill it with that. Which I don't think we can. 16 on this guy. Let's, like, sweep to drop that to 12. 35 plus 11. We can kill him with this. I'm gonna do this just to stop him from attacking us. And we'll have the extra turn as well. Yeah, I'm not loving some of the scaling that I've got going on here. Some of the stuff I'm doing is a little bit too slow, it feels like. Okay, so this turn works out really well. The attack into Thorns, it kind of did, but I'm not actually that concerned about having done that. I can kind of make it so that, like, I don't have to take any attacks this turn, but there'll be 2 of them coming back to life at the same time. So I think we just keep the riddled with holes for later. We try and get these 2 down fairly low so that I can kill this one Darkling, like, off in one go. This guy's gonna basically be dead to poison next turn. In 2 turns. And he's the only attacker, so we're doing okay right now. It's just... Okay, we'll get rid of that. I can throw the deadly poison onto you so you'll die this turn, but it'll count as dying next turn. I won't have to block anything at all, so I can get ready for an attack that kills everybody next turn. So you're down to 5, and you've got a little bit of poison. I don't want you dead this turn, necessarily, but actually you can be. Yeah, I can kill both of you this turn, and then the other guy dies to poison, and then we're done. I'm just gonna do this in case I miscalculated, I don't know. Hanging on by a thread as far as hit points goes is not something I'm unfamiliar with in this. I end up in low hit points quite often. It's fine. Okay, let's keep smithing even though I'm at low health. It's like, yeah, you're about to die. It's like, I don't care. Didn't ask. Technically speaking, I think we go for this one. Calculated Gambit, I should be playing more aggressively and more quickly, but it's fine. I think we're at the point where I don't need well-laid plans as much because we got like 3 redraws. Maybe Calculated Gamble, like having as many as I want would be good, but I usually only need like 1 early. I wish the bonus for Calculated Gambit was actually innate. That would actually be better, because it's basically a like -1 card redraw if your opening hand is bad. Yeah, we'll do Adrenaline. I think that's got the most generic appeal. Okay, so we take this path so that we can go up here. Toxic Eggs, whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. Way too late, but whatever. That's really good if you get it early. I do not like it when I get it late. We're up to 30. We're at half health. We're fine. We're thriving here. Okay, so like I said, I think we can get rid of well-laid plans right now, but I'd probably get rid of the regular generic strike. And then enemies in elite combats have 25% less. It's the boss fights that I feel like are really bad. Every time you shuffle your draw pile, gain... that's every third time. Medical kit. Unplayable status cards can now be played. Whenever you play a status card, exhaust it. I kind of like that because I really hate those cards. There are so many times where I feel like I'm getting screwed over by these kinds of cards, but it's actually relatively rare. It just feels really bad when it happens. There's a lot of bosses that rely on this mechanic. I'm going to take it. I don't necessarily feel like that was a great move on my part, but I feel like that was the right call for me. Just because I hate those things. Alright, we're back up to 44 hit points. We're fine. We'll go ahead and take Boost on Envenom. Okay, so the right side we could get another artifact potentially, so why not? Okay, these ones are minions. These ones, I believe, deal high damage, whereas you usually, I think, are sort of buff-orientated. See, this opening hand is kind of garbage. I'm gonna take this. I like how I can play this unplayable card here. I'm gonna keep you. It's a really good move versus certain unbossable. Ah, ha ha, ha. Up yours, game, immediately. Okay, I'm gonna Noxious Fumes here potentially now. We'll leg sweep. Oh, geez, 30 damage. Wow, that is not cool. Let's go ahead and calculate Gamble. Okay, we'll do this. I'm gonna do Adrenaline. Okay. About to get my... Yeah, I'm about to get my ass kicked. I didn't see these guys having this much attack, so I'm gonna get killed here again. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I didn't think they had that kind of attack, but... I should have done that because I remember I've actually fought against these guys before. You actually do have to kill their side minions, which I don't usually do. If I had killed their side minions, I actually would have probably been fine there, but... Alright, we get a bunch of card unlocks, which I think is really good here. Doubles the enemy poison, exhausted. That's actually really good. Deals 7 damage if the enemy has poison, deals 7 damage again. Corpse Explosion. Apply 6 poison. When the enemy dies, deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. That feels very situational. That feels like that could... Yeah, that feels like that'd be very situational. There's not a ton of really tough fights where there's, like, lots of little enemies, like there was there, but... These are great unlocks. This one feels like it would be very hard to use properly. I guess the times where you are fighting like multiple things, though, they all have the same hit points. New character. Okay, let's see what you're about. I have no idea why that unlocked. I thought I'd have to play the last character for that. Alright, what are you? The Watcher. HP 72, gold 99. A bland ascetic has come to evaluate the Spire. Master of the Divine Stances. At the start of each combat, add a miracle to your hand. I don't know what that means. Alright. Either way, though, yeah, like... I'm not sure what I think about these two in terms of, like, they don't feel as... The Watcher's your favorite? That's fair. I have to try these two. The feeling I got from playing, like, the Silent and the Ironclad is that, like, they've got differences, but their mechanics aren't as different as, like, the different decks in Monster Train. Because the different mechanics that they've got set up in Monster Train feel really innovative going from one faction to another, so each of the combinations feels really meaningfully different from one another in a way that's really, really cool. The difference between the Ironclad and the Silent feels pretty minimalist. Like, there are, like, one uses more poison, one uses more... healing, and one uses more disarm, one uses more like weaken, etc., etc. It's not... It doesn't feel like they're hugely different from one another in the same way that different factions in Monster Train are, but that might just be because the first two are more similar and the latter two, but I'm getting the feeling, I'm gonna guess that the last two don't shake up the gameplay that it feels like a hugely different game. Like, you can still sort of guess. Defect will drastically change stuff up for you. We'll find that out on Wednesday, unless there's more construction happening when I'm supposed to be streaming, because it is just about 2 o'clock, so I'm going to cut this here. I am going to repeat this announcement, though. I am taking a vacation. I will be playing Phoenix Wright on Saturday the 28th, is it? Let me just double check. I'm taking a vacation as soon as like the construction is over, so I can recover from the fact that the construction has been messing me up pretty badly. Except for the fact that I'm going to stay up 24 hours playing Phoenix Wright 3, which will make things worse. I'm going to be staying up 24 hours playing Phoenix Wright drinking absinthe, so I'm going to make things dramatically worse before they get better. But that will probably help me fall asleep for 3 days straight, and then I go back to work. So, I don't know. In any event, though, that is going to be our stream for today. I hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.